here quick. Last night, some of our recon guys spotted some of what they think to be bandit activity just a little bit north of here. We have a suspicion they're going to attack at this point, this sector, this area. That's why there's 2 of us here. You have extra ammo, right? You're good to go, right? You're locked and loaded, right? The rumor around the county is that this group of bandits kind of does blitzkrieg style attacks. They just start shooting and just start charging and just try to overrun you. Then there's also a lot of rumor going out there that once they overrun an area, not only do they take whatever food and supplies they can get, but they also even eat whoever they kill. So it is absolutely imperative. We've got 3 of them so far. Keep firing, keep firing. Stopped shooting. I think they're gone. I think we ran them off. Oh God. Oh man, my chest is feeling really tight. Hey everybody, welcome to my bug out property. And in the post-collapse scenario video that we just watched, you saw how our character fought off a group of cannibalistic marauders or bandits, but unfortunately for our character, he went into a post-collapse situation with high bad cholesterol and low good cholesterol. And even more unfortunate for our character, the stress of that firefight caused him to have a heart attack. So to keep this from happening to you in a post-collapse situation, we are going to learn how we can make our own cholesterol medicine that we can make ourselves in a post-collapse situation where we just can't run to the doctor to get a prescription. So this common quote-unquote weed that we are going to make our own cholesterol medicine out of is the common white clover. And I want to take just a quick second for new viewers to the channel. Just a reminder, today's video is just one part of a playlist where you can learn a whole bunch of different recipes like this. So after you watch this video, click on the playlist. So the common quote-unquote weed, or the common plant that we are going to use to help lower cholesterol in a grid down situation, is just the regular clover, the white clover. And in fact, you can use either white clover or red clover, but today we're going to use white clover because I just have a ton of it growing here at my bug out property. So all we're going to do is we're just going to harvest just a handful of the clover flower petals, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a medicinal tea that we could drink, again, to lower our cholesterol in a grid down situation. Hey, if you would like a free PDF that tells you step by step how to make the off-grid prepper medicine that we are making in today's video, then comment down below with yes please, and I will do my absolute best to get that free PDF to you. Now let's get back to the video. Now I am looking for clover flowers that are nice looking, that aren't dried up and brown looking yet. I'm going for these really white, fluffy ones. Now the reason why white clover is used in natural medicine to help lower cholesterol is because it contains phytoestrogens, which helps to lower your bad cholesterol. Now I know right now it's pretty controversial if having high cholesterol is actually bad for you or not. I know that there's probably going to be people that's going to comment down below of check out Dr. Ken Berry's video. So I'm not here to get into whether having high cholesterol is bad or not, but if you have high cholesterol and if you wish that to still keep that high cholesterol under control in a grid down situation, this is an option for you. Now me personally, I'm able, at this time, still able to keep my cholesterol under control purely by diet only, but I don't want high amounts of bad cholesterol in my system. So if this is a post-grid down situation, I would have no problem taking this just to keep my bad, to help lower my bad cholesterol so that my good cholesterol remains high. And just a quick tip, you can harvest a whole bunch of these and put these in a herb drying rack. That way you can make this natural medicine throughout the whole year, even in the cold months when this is not growing. Okay, now since that we have a handful of these, let's now go back up to the cabin so we can make our own natural medicinal tea that will help lower our cholesterol in a grid down situation. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to bring about a cup of water to a boil. Okay, now to make this medicinal white clover tea that will help control high cholesterol in a grid down situation, now I'm going to pour about a cup of this hot water over these leaves that we picked a few minutes ago. And now I'm just going to cover this and let it steep for about 15 minutes so it draws out all the good medicinal qualities out of the clover flowers.
15 minutes later.
And now since it's steeped for about 10 minutes, now I am going to strain the flower petals from my medicinal tea now. And I'm going to use this handy dandy strainer here to do this. And if any smoke comes my way, it's because I just put wood on the fire, and some of the, it's kind of smoky right now because I put brand new wood on the fire. But anyways, you can see now how this has turned from crystal clear water when I first poured the boiling water in there now to this slightly yellow medicinal tea that again I would drink in a grid down situation to help control my high cholesterol if I had it. Now I am getting ready to drink this on camera to show everybody that it's safe to drink and that it's not going to kill me, but I just want to take a quick minute to remind everybody that I do have this physical hard copy of hundreds of pages of recipes just like this that you can make using the common trees and plants that grow around you to treat common ailments like high cholesterol, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, headaches, allergies, just a ton of different recipes that's in this book, and I will put a link to it down below. At the time of this recording, it's about 25 bucks for the physical hard copy book, but if you don't want to spend 25 bucks, there's also an e-version of this book for, I think, $9.99 at the time of this video. And again, I will put a link to the both of them down below. Let me go ahead and chug this down the hatch to show it's not going to kill me. It's got a slight, very, very slight grass taste, but not really at the same time. It's really hard to explain. Didn't taste bad at all. If this were a grid down situation that I went into with high cholesterol and I didn't have cholesterol medication put back, and I was having to drink this to try to help control my cholesterol, I would not be unhappy to have to drink this in lieu of taking a cholesterol pill. Now let's talk about dosaging for this. If I had high cholesterol in a grid down situation, I would drink 1 cup of this at a time, 3 times a day, kind of in the morning, in the midday, and then at night. Again, I would drink this 3 times a day to try to help control my cholesterol, along with changing how I ate and getting more exercise. All 3 of those, using this, eating better, and also getting more exercise would be what I would do in a grid down situation to try to help control high cholesterol. And just a quick reminder, I am not giving medical advice in these videos. I am just simply sharing what I would do in a grid down situation where I did not have access to professional medical help. And by the way, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you should go over to Rumble and find my channel there. A lot of us YouTube preppers are going over to Rumble because Rumble does not censor us like YouTube does. And to find my channel there, just go to rumble.com and search ethical preparedness in the search bar. Now let's get back to the video. And just a word of caution, this Clover medicinal tea does contain phytoestrogens, which can have an estrogen-like effect on a man's body. So if this was a grid down situation and if I was trying to use this to lower my cholesterol, I would not consume this more than like 6 months. I would consume this, and then during that 6 months time that I consume this, I would get more exercise and watch what I ate so that I wouldn't have to use this for the remainder of my life and possibly develop man breasts or man boobs or something like that. So now I want to hear from you. What other common ailments would you like to see me make natural medicine for in a grid down situation? Comment down below with your requests. And to see the playlist that I am doing where I show how to make a bunch of different of these natural medicines, then click on the video that should be appearing on the screen just about now to learn what most other preppers don't know. Anyways, folks, this is enough internet for me today. I do need to get back to work on my bug out property here. Folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.